My daughter came from school. We were just talking, you know, when they come from school, I ask them, how was school? How was this? Everything. I want to know everything. I want to know who your friends are. I want to know what's going on in school. Because mama, I got to start singing some rackets and she's laughing. My baby is laughing. Amen. You know? Because in that bullshit fire with blaze. Amen. And then they said, oh, mommy, something happened. I said, what? She said, mommy, we almost got stuck on the train track. I said, You said, what? Train what? Because you know what? It was my mind. It went into my head over 10 times. The train, all medals, hit some small yellow school bus. You know what you're talking. She said, mommy, and it was on my side. That train was going to hit my side. I said, the devil is a liar. Because I was praying at that moment. And I asked her, I said, when did it happen? She said, when we were coming from school. It was the same day. I said, Freddy, do you know when you were at school? She said, mommy, yes. And everybody started screaming in the bus. And told the bus driver, stop the train. She said, mommy, the train was right here. She said, but I don't know what happened. The bus just went. And the train just came. And they had to fire the bus driver. Mm-hmm. But in case it was the end of my baby's life, firing a bus driver wouldn't help me. No way. But the mother stood and prayed for her child. Amen. And trust me, people of God, you know what I do? When I'm praying for my children, when it comes to their school, I pray for teachers, I pray for students, I pray for every child in that school. And sometimes I even drive around that school. No weapon formed against their school shall prosper. Amen. Not against my child or any other child, because what the devil does, he will hit one to put fear in the rest. Amen. No weapon formed against the children in this school. In fact, the principal knows me. All the teachers will call me, Miss Gladys, your children are so good. My children go on the road every period. I give God the glory. To Jesus alone be the praise. Amen. Best students. Amen. They come with those letters, and sometimes I'm like, oh, God, you're good. Yes. But in case I not pray, amen. This is what I said. If you don't pray, you will perish. I had to stand and pray. And God delivered those kids on the bus.